Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, you're tuned to episode 6 of the Weezytalks podcast. Episode 6, man. It has been a journey to get here, but we continue to push forward, man. We continue to thrive, continue to put out some good product.
Again and again and again.
Again and again and again.
Appreciate the support.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining the Weezytalks crew. Appreciate the subscribers, the followers.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep being active, listening, viewing, all of that. We appreciate all of it. Any platform, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, if you've seen us on there, everything. Just any support, the Weezytalks team appreciates it.
Yeah.
But we're going to get right into this episode.
Yes, sir.
So, my boy.
Okay.
How you been? Let me just start off with that.
Shit, I've been cool, man. Honestly, like we talked about, just continuing to put the pieces together, because things are starting to come into play now. So, like, okay, so let's do this little thing that's going to help me in a month or two, just starting, getting rid of bad habits, creating good new habits. That's what I'm working on.
I like that.
Yes, sir. What about you?
Same, pretty much. Yeah, I'm pretty much doing the same thing as you, just new factors. I'm trying to figure out how to adapt to those and keep it pushing, and once again solve this puzzle that we call life. You feel me?
Shit, are we ever gonna solve it, bro?
Hey, I don't know, but we're starting to find some pieces to put them together. We gonna see how this shit turn out. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Let's kick it off.
Alright.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
We in the summer, right?
Uh-huh.
We want this summer to be lit, very lit. Summer 22. So, what is one thing this summer that you like, I gotta do this, like, this summer for sure. Like, I cannot hit August, whatever. Or, for me, September 1st is the end of the summer. But August, September 1st, whatever you want to call it, you gotta do that by that day.
Well, I'm kind of iffy, because it's like, something I've been challenging myself to do is like, let's do what's something this summer that I've done differently that I've never done before. Something I've really been trying to expand on to see, like, what am I doing? Is it hanging out with my friends more, having new experiences? So part of me is like, we talked about our camping trip that we supposed to have a fucking long time ago. We talked about doing that before the summer.
Yeah.
And so it's like, if it happens, it does. But I don't want to put too much pressure on it, because I feel like if I put too much pressure on it, and then I'm gonna start stressing, overthinking about it and all that. Like, I feel like I just really want to let it come, because we all got big life decisions we about to make. So it's like, I'd rather it be perfectly aligned. I'd rather, you feel me? Like, camping trip is cool, but I'd rather have my own crib first.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'd rather see what I gotta do.
Is like,
that's a relax.
Exactly, and then with that trip, it's like, I want that trip to be so teed and like damn near perfect. So like, everything we have to prep and pre-plan before it has to line up smooth. And then we got other people.
Man, we need
everybody
to have niggas that's gonna show up.
Yeah, we got some flaky ass friends. Y'all know that.
Love y'all, but like,
we love y'all.
Flaky
Y'all
sometimes.
niggas flaky as hell.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Another question, kind of piggybacking off of that one.
Okay.
What is a goal you have this summer that you cannot go this summer without accomplishing that goal? Like, I gotta do this summer. Gotta get it in. Gotta do it. Something that you always want to do, whether it's something improving yourself, taking it, whatever.
Something I really want to do this summer. Just really, damn, that's a good question. I wasn't ready for that, no cap. Let me see. Honestly, bro, really just I've been trying to get out the house. I'll get out the house and just make more friends. And it's like, I'm really selective about who I'm friends with. So I'm just really focusing on, because now I can kind of get a good feel of the type of person you are. Like, I'll sit back and watch.
Yeah.
I watch how you interact with others, and also I pay attention to mannerisms, how you interact with me. And I just been really important. It's about kicking it, meeting some new people, and it's like just having more people to do shit with at the end of the day. That's really what I've been about, honestly. Just meeting new people, going out of my comfort zone, getting used to being uncomfortable.
I definitely respect that. The stepping out of your comfort zone, that's a big thing.
What about you?
A goal? Well, one thing, I don't really think this is a big thing, but I said I was going to go horseback riding with a girl this summer, because I've never been horseback riding, and I just like, I sound like a
Ladies, you hear that?
You feel me?
You hear that? You want to go horseback riding?
That's a fire date to me, yes. I'm single, big single. But yeah, I'm using a podcast. Don't judge me. But yeah, that, and then I also want to be down like 20 more pounds by the end of the summer for sure.
No, definitely. Like
That's just me.
I want to come into the spring. Not spring. I'm tripping.
Winter.
Spring.
I mean fall.
Fall with some good habits. Like I want to,
Yeah.
like the better habits like going to the gym and like meditation. Building a better self-care routine. Cause like it's solid, but like I could do it more frequently.
Absolutely.
And so it's like I want to continue to do it more frequently and then build that into my life. And then also, just for growing. Things are gonna change. You're gonna learn new things. You're gonna have new experiences. So I feel like where I'm at right now, steps in the right direction. I feel like if I continue at this pace and just continue to hold myself accountable, then everything's gonna fall in line.
Absolutely.
Because you can't control the uncontrollables.
Hey, that's some of the best advice I got. Stop worrying about stuff you cannot control, because you can't do nothing about it but get upset, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's the shit that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with you.
Man, I can't imagine. Like I remember them days just being wrapped in other people's beef, like being mediator and then just listening and all that shit, and just like, bro, this ain't got nothing to do with me.
Swear.
It's not even worth it. A lot of times, like, it's not even worth it. Like they be arguing about little shit just cause niggas are immature and they're unable to see from the other person's point of view. I feel like that's very important, especially now, like, cause there's a lot of like, I don't want to say terrible, but there's people with bad qualities.
Definitely.
I'll say that, and that are just, you can just say bad people, quite frankly.
I mean, the world ain't got. I mean, I definitely think the bad people outweigh the good people in the world right now.
And it's like some people, it's like they got issues, like with gaslight, manipulation, all that shit. Like I get it, it's like mommy issues, daddy issues, this, that, the third. It's just like, bruh, like, stop that, man. Like, you just ruining it.
They just keep the cycle going.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
and it's like, bro,
makes sense to me.
And because a lot of the women, that's all they're running into, so they assuming that all men are like that. And I just feel like that's important, especially now for our generation, and it's just the people that actually got some sense. Like, put yourself in another person's shoes. Like, when you're listening to someone when they're offering you constructive criticism, look at it from their point of view. Don't get defensive first. That's something I have to learn. Instead of getting defensive, let's listen to what they have to say. Because if you're getting defensive, you're talking just to talk. You gotta listen. And you have to respond to what they're saying. And even if there's not then and there, that's okay. You can come back. You can agree to disagree in that moment and come back the next day. Hey, I'm sorry about how I made you feel. Woody woody woo. I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna do better. That's all it is. Accountability. Like, I feel like the issue is a lot of people can't hold themselves accountable. And so if you can't hold yourself accountable, and you don't do that for yourself, you definitely not going to take it from somebody else, even if it's out of love. And now, there's some situations where people have to figure out how to word things better to certain people.
Yeah.
Like, because talking to you about a conversation is the same as talking to Justin about a conversation or whoever else. So it's like, you have to really understand that person and know what makes them work. Because if I know one person takes constructive criticism a different way, you just gotta go a different route. Sometimes you gotta do a compliment sandwich. You doing your shit, this is what shit you can work on, then another compliment. It's like, as long as they know you coming out of a place of love, it shouldn't be like that. Like, they shouldn't have, these situations shouldn't be in this situation,
This
bruh.
is one thing,
Stop being malicious.
With real friends, though, like me and you, 10 plus years, you have told me when I'm fucking up. You told me like when I need to get my. That's what real friends do. They're not just gonna tell you all the time all the good things. They ain't gonna tell you what you want to hear. Like
exactly.
Nigga, get your shit together. Or nigga, you feel me? They ain't gonna be scared to keep it a bucket. You nigga, your shirt's too tight. Nigga, you stink. Something like that. You feel me? This nigga wouldn't be. That's not me.
Hey, bro, you got sometimes you gotta let them know.
No, you got to.
Yeah, nigga would tell me.
Because like I'd rather it come from one of y'all than from a girl tell you stink.
Bro, at school I keep spraying on deodorant in my bag. If a homie needs something, he shit you with the spray on deodorant.
If you tell your homie, like, that's what I'm saying, I can't stand when somebody be like, I ain't even trying to riff you or nothing, but your breath kind of kicking right now. Hey, that's probably your upper lip, something. Like, nigga, I'm trying to help you, bro. Like, chill.
Okay, let me help you out.
I'm trying to help your ass before you walk up to a girl, you feel me? And she like, ooh, this. And girls cannot. Girls can't keep that mouth closed. They're telling at least 3 people within the next 10 minutes.
Their whole friend group gonna know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So bro. You gotta be able to take constructive criticism. Accountability is a big thing this generation is not good at. Only thing we're good at keeping accountability is the fucking cancel culture.
Yeah.
That's what we call it.
That's the thing. Like,
That's
we
it.
love... No.
And that's just because it's all for hate. For real. That's what it be. It's not even accountability. It's all for hate.
Yeah.
That's what it really be.
Let me not go back and say we. People, because I'm not in this.
Yeah, I'm not either.
But there's just a lot of people in the world that are so focused on celebrities' lives and, canceling them, what they doing. When they're not even focused on you, what are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all be too invested in these motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying.
These motherfuckers do not know you.
They don't know you. Like, you just know the consumer to them. And that's cool. I get it. That's the role we play. But it's like, a lot of people just really be worried about the wrong things.
That's what I'm saying.
That artist, ain't more times than not, you never gonna meet that artist or they can't do nothing for you. Like,
unless you go viral.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's a risk. Small chance.
Worry about your stuff. Stop idealizing these celebrities. Because, sure, they might have all the nicest shit, but you gotta think about what do they have to do to get that.
Yeah.
And, it could be hard work, that's we don't gotta talk about that. They all have the hard work ethic. But you gotta think about, like, bro, I don't know if we talked about this, but I've been seeing some, I found out about the Humiliation Ritual recently in the media.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling you about how, I seen that Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle video.
Oh, yeah, for
and shit
sure.
like that.
You can't deny that.
That's what I'm saying.
I've seen it firsthand with so many celebrities.
Yeah, and it's, been making me think, Terry Crews, Martin Lawrence.
I think that's what happened with the baby. I think that's what that Rolling Loud shit was.
Shit, it could be.
That's just how I feel. It's just a theory.
That's what I'm wondering. Because it's like, and then another situation, like, Tyga, YG, Bia, and 21 Savage dropped a song, right?
Oh, I gotta
so
listen to
it was a video, like, before the track came out. It's like, apparently it's YG and Tyga. I couldn't tell because they got wigs on, look like the characters from White Chicks.
Oh, yeah, the White Chicks thing. I did see that.
And it's just like, you realize, like, yeah, but so, they were dressed up as, with the makeup, the wigs, all that, exactly like White Chicks from the movie. It just really makes me think, like we're talking about Watch, see all these deals that's about to happen. Then I've been seeing stuff like that, and that's just, first off, that's weird coming from those two specifically.
YG
because as I'm listening
really shocked me with that. I never thought I'd see YG do something like that. Like, when I first seen it, I literally thought it was just a parody, and I did not know that was YG. And then when somebody said that, I was like, there's no way that's YG.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, I get it in the video, it's a costume so you could rob the bank, that's the plot of the video, but it's like, still, there's something going on that we don't know. Because exactly, YG.
That's just weird.
And then you also hear about other things artists got to do to get big, Hey, sometimes them executives be telling them to that ass up.
I remember everybody saying about Tekashi too.
Bro, I'm telling you,
They were saying that about 6ix9ine.
What?
I don't care about 6ix9ine.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care about.
Matter of fact, fuck, he gets no mentions on our podcast.
That's crazy.
Snitches don't get no
especially
mentions.
after he was laughing after Lil TJ got shot.
Yeah, get the man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, man. Prayers up for Lil TJ.
Yeah, man.
I heard the nigga was just moving his leg. That was it, bro. That's not good.
Not good.
Speedy recovery for him though. He's a real one.
Facts.
And he's young, man. That's another New Yorker.
I was not ready for that. I was like, TJ?
That shocked me. Yeah, I was surprised on that one. Yeah, I agree. I think that's why there's been so much stuff with Drake too. Like, it's like they add more and more to Drake, and it's like the more stuff they add to Drake's name, it's just his numbers go up. Like, it's like you would expect his career to be ruined by now, but it's like every time something like that happens, his career goes up.
Yeah, and there was rumors or him messing with texting.
He was texting Millie, Bobby Brown, Billie Eilish, and they were both underage.
But was it even on that though? That's what I don't.
That's the thing, we don't know.
Because obviously we don't know because we not in them phones.
We ain't in the DMs, but this is just information we heard.
That's what I'm saying. Or it could be something that's people just stirring the pot, but it's
it's true.
You never know, bruh. You never know.
Yeah, I agree.
But man.
So.
What's up?
Next one? What you?
Next one?
Because it's kind of big. Pause.
What you mean?
Alright. Weezytalks debates. We back for another one. Marvel versus DC. Big topic.
Okay.
Big topic.
So first off, let's go around and say, who's your favorite?
Stop asking dumb questions. Don't say that.
Ignore him.
Don't fucking say that.
You want to get straight to it, damn.
Like, come on, bro. Don't.
What's up, bro?
Don't do that, bro. We're not doing that here. But go ahead. Go ahead, do that. Go ahead.
You're not doing that here, bro.
You gotta tell me which one is better. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't gonna say. I was gonna say, what's your favorite superhero from each perspective?
Okay, my fault.
Dang, bro.
That's me. That's
Alright, so I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go off the rip. I'm gonna say Spider-Man from Marvel. There's a bunch of great Marvel superheroes, but I definitely fuck with Spider-Man. Like, you can go Peter Parker, you can go Miles Morales. But I personally know more about Peter Parker, so I'm gonna say Peter Parker. For DC, I really fuck with Cyborg or what's the other one? She's in the Teen Titans.
Starfire?
Nah, not Starfire. Raven, yes. I fuck with Raven too.
Raven's
Like,
fire.
there's so bunch of them, like Nightwing, Batman, all that shit. Like, they all got their own things, but I like the different shit for real. How about you though?
Me, I'm gonna go with, of course, Iron Man from Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
The GOAT, rest in peace, Mr. Tony Stark. And then we got for DC, I'm gonna go with Aquaman.
Hey, bro. Speaking of Aquaman, I feel that, like, I'm glad that they got Jason Momoa as the actor, because
He's a great
that
actor
movie,
for that.
like, I feel like it did Aquaman justice, because, like, I thought Aquaman was kind of cool. I ain't gonna cap. So, like, to see that live action and the movie turned out to be pretty smooth, because, you know, if you watch the DC movies, it's like certain movies are hit or miss. It kind of just depends.
They've had a
on what you see.
reputation for pretty bad movies. But I say ever since, what, 2018?
They rushed. Like, if anything
Yeah.
bad is just rushed, because, you know, they're playing catch up with Marvel, and it's like, you should have been laying the seeds down for years, buddy.
Yeah, they had a 10-year plan.
They had too many damn reboots. They didn't have like 4 or 5 different fucking Supermen.
Oh, yeah. Man of Steel and all them
And
different
then-
Jones.
Shit, they about to reboot it again.
That's what I'm
Really?
saying.
Bro, they lit the Flash movie is supposed to like erase everything that Snyder touched and other shit.
Shit, if that movie ever come out.
Isn't the Flash like super cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody talks about
Fastest
it
man
all
alive.
the time.
I mean, yeah, but his actor, the Flash's actor ain't doing that.
Yeah, for the movie.
You
Yeah.
think
As
the
a
movie
really-
will be better than the show?
Well, whenever we see the movie, because I mean, this dude keep me in legal trouble every time I.
Oh,
get on
really?
social media.
Damn.
Yeah, like it was just something. He had like 3 kids and locked in his house with some drugs and shit in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they be doing some weird shit.
That's nutty.
Yeah.
Nigga. What?
Bro, he was doing that. He was like harassing locals in Hawaii and shit like that.
That movie,
threatening
unless they
to
get a
kill
new
people and all
actor,
that.
that movie is not coming out no
Here's
time
the
soon.
thing,
The movie's already been filmed though.
Yes, they working this movie for
Oh, he's
years.
crazy.
This movie got announced like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, so bro, okay, so they literally said it's impossible to like CGI someone's face on this unless they reshoot the entire fucking movie.
What?
Because everybody was like, nah, we don't want to watch this movie because you know Ezra Miller's
Oh,
in it.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
They're like,
the
they're,
name.
they're like, if we do that, we have to reshoot the entire movie. His face is in too many shots.
They can't CGI that.
They said
He was the main character.
he's the main character. Yeah.
Didn't they do that with Paul Walker?
That was his brother.
Yeah,
his brother looks very much like him.
Yeah.
I thought they
brother.
CGI his brother's face over him. I thought he did. He recorded the scene or something. No, because that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because he passed.
I know what you're talking about though, because they did do some CGI.
But
for
But yeah,
the
but
scenes.
CGI for an entire 2-hour
The
film,
entire movie, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that was
like,
at the end of the film.
don't he wear a costume?
in action
most of it?
scenes, shit, scenes where he's
You know
not
what?
in this costume.
Yeah.
Because this is his origin story. This is the first Flash movie.
Yeah, it start out without the nigga having a costume. I'm
They
sure.
they need that nigga Grant.
Yeah.
They need that nigga Grant Gustin.
But
Dude
here's
from
the thing,
CW.
though.
He's cold.
But do you think?
Oh yeah, from the show.
You think he would do it though? Because I mean, he already spent 9 years on the show.
I think he would be the perfect
I feel like
person to do it.
he'd be perfect fit. I feel like he would do it if it elevate his career entirely. He'd go from obviously he was making money with the show, but he's had a few movies. I think he's had 1 or 2 movies, but now you're on a huge scale with DC. That's a big contract.
No, I think if the opportunity was there, I feel like he would excel in the role. But it's just like, it's kind of like, I think that first movie's probably going to come out first before we even hear it.
Before they
let
even think
Chris
about
Miller go, yeah.
they gonna have to.
If I was DC,
If they don't let him go,
I would let
because
the
of white
movie out.
privilege.
And if it does terrible, switch the actor. If it does great, switch the actor.
I don't give a fuck
Either-
if it's
either
good
way,
or
you gotta
not. You should,
switch the
if it's
nigga.
good or not, he's got to go.
That's what I'm saying. But you already recorded the movie. You can't CGI a nigga. I'm sure y'all don't got. I mean, they might have a budget. I don't know, but I'm sure y'all don't want to redo the entire movie with a different nigga.
DC has a problem with not getting rid of problematic actors or
Yeah.
actresses.
Amber Heard.
Amber.
Amber Heard, that name sound familiar. Who is that?
Aquaman, no.
Oh.
her, Johnny Depp's ex-wife.
I'm like, hold on, that name sound real familiar. Yeah, that's hilarious.
DC has a problem with not letting go of
Yeah.
problematic actors and actresses.
Yeah, I mean it's not easy to let go of
Hopefully
somebody, but if they
she
messing
might
up
get
the
killed off
movie,
in the movie,
get
though.
them on.
She might get killed off in the movie. We don't know.
When is the next Aquaman supposed to come out?
Probably next year.
I think next year.
Yeah, because I don't know
ready for
anything
that.
about. I don't know nothing about no DC movies coming out this year.
Shit, yeah.
How many times they rebooted the Joker? More than Superman?
Well, are you talking about live action? He hasn't really for live action. He was in Christian Nolan, not Christian. The original, The Dark Knight.
We got
Dark Knight
Heath
series.
Ledger.
Yeah, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, yeah.
Then you got Joaquin Phoenix.
We got
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. I can't remember the oldest, but he's back in the '60s. You know, before anybody was like actually big into Joker's character.
So probably about 4 live action.
Damn.
And it's like they about to come out with the second Joker movie. I guess it's gonna be a musical.
That's gonna be a little bit different, but you know.
I don't know about the musical.
I mean, something, bro. Okay, the Joker movie was good, but something that killed me was like, the Joker's never had a backstory. We've seen Joker get a backstory more than once. Why you acting like this? Like this is brand new?
Did y'all watch the most recent one?
Yeah.
There's only one movie where he's a solo.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's the only one?
Yeah, I'm like, we've seen him get a
always
backstory
been just a
before.
villain.
If anybody read the Red Hood storyline, they'd see he was the original Red Hood. Well, per se, because he got caught up in some mafia business before he turned into the Joker.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not a DC guy.
But you missing out, bro.
I know, like,
I'm just a comic guy.
I'm telling y'all,
Yeah.
the Aquaman movie made me, like, look at DC way different.
You need to watch the animated
That's
stuff.
when I started, like, my
Teen
interest. When
Titans,
Aquaman came
Young
out, I was
Justice.
Like, cool.
You
Now we
really like
got a
Teen
good
Titans
movie.
and Young Justice, honestly.
Yeah, of course. Teen Titans. is
Matter of fact, after this, we
good.
watch the first episode of Young Justice.
We can. But you didn't say who your favorite Marvel and DC person was.
All right. Favorite Marvel. Not to steal his answer over there, but
That's
it's been
bad.
known for the longest time
Spider-Man.
that Spider-Man is my favorite. Matter of fact, yesterday I just got a Funko Pop of Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Miles Morales Spider-Man, they got a...
It's a mini Funko Pop. It's got it's like Venom version of him. I will get into it to you later, but still. And then DC, that's a hard question because I know a lot of obscure characters in DC.
Yeah, like that's one thing. I gotta like.
Um,
I'm in the process of like learning more information on the comics and everything.
DC, I know like random characters. Like there's a character. Her name is literally just Death. She's a cool ass character, but she's like top 5 of my characters. But I'm gonna have to say it might be like Static Shock or
Static Shock is valid. I've heard that.
might be Static Shock or
That's a good show as well too.
that is a good show.
Classic. You know they were talking about getting that to be
Or
live
Cyborg.
action.
Cyborg's always up there.
Yeah, I think a year or two ago they were talking about live action of that, and they were trying to find an actor because
Blue
Marco.
Beetle.
Yeah, well that's supposed to happen too. I think Michael B. Jordan is producing Static Shock or whatever the project is. So I'm assuming we'll see something with that within the next few years.
I don't think he can play Static Shock.
He's producing it.
Okay.
He's not playing it. Why the fuck he need to play it?
I'm just saying he couldn't play
He's
Static
gonna
Shock.
go locks.
Exactly what I was thinking. Like Static Shock is a man with
that's a role
locks.
for a teenager.
That's a man with locks.
Yeah.
Alright. We got a question.
Nigga got a ski ball.
Mr. DC and Mr. DC 2.
I'm just Mr. Comic.
The Avengers.
I like both.
Boom. Who's a fair group from DC to fight the Avengers?
Fair group.
Mm-hmm. What are some DC EU characters that would match up with the MCU Avengers? That would be a good fight. Like, that's a great battle.
I mean, I can see Superman against like Thor or Hulk. Maybe.
See, a lot of people.
But here's the thing: are we talking about?
I'm talking about the whole Avengers group versus a whole group in DC.
But you gotta think though. You talking about the past? You talking about the old Avengers team?
I'm talking about the Avengers from the Avengers to Endgame.
The Avengers in Endgame, those versions of the Avengers.
No, I mean, yeah, fuck it, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Honestly, a lot of people are very iffy about that
Wait,
whole
I
Thor
don't
versus
know,
Superman
cause
thing.
yeah, that's the one person that's throwing me off. Cause like Thor with the 2 axes was fire, but he also was out of shape, and that was just weird.
But this is all that we talking about full
Still stronger
strength.
shit.
Everybody full strength, exactly.
Okay, then yeah, cause I want to say that
Because
everybody
Thor
was
Love and
at
Thunder's
their
coming out, so
best.
back in shape.
I feel like everybody was at their best, the best version of them, except maybe Hulk and Thor.
Hulk was definitely not his best.
Yeah, except them, everybody else was like in their best shape.
A lot of people are very iffy about Superman versus Thor.
I want to see Superman versus Cap. But y'all keep saying he was torture, but I don't care though. Cap is
One can fly, one's an alien,
Bro,
one's a human. He didn't yield.
Cap is gonna get his eyes handed to him. Bro, you like Superman?
What is he gonna do when he pick him up and fly him in the air?
No, fuck all that.
He
Fuck
gonna
all
throw
that.
him
Let me get to
And he can
straight to the point.
survive the landing is not going to affect
Let me
him
get
like
straight
that.
to the point.
Remember
You
he jumped
realize,
out the plane into the water?
bro, Captain America. Superman has super speed as well. He's clapping that man.
Yes.
Captain America damn near has super speed.
No, he has enhanced speed. That just means he's running. That just means he's running faster than Usain Bolt.
He's running faster than everybody on Earth.
He's running faster than Usain Bolt. Sure.
He's
Superman.
the fastest person
No.
alive.
Superman is running faster than a speeding bullet.
That's what I'm saying.
Captain America is the fastest person on Earth.
But you know what's crazy? Captain America stay on the ground. Superman don't gotta be on
He
the
can
ground.
fly.
He sounds like a Wanda stan, but for Captain America instead. Remember, I've only
You talking about
beaten.
Steve Rogers or you talking about the new Captain America?
Oh God, I've only beaten a Wanda stan
Talking
one
about
time in the
Captain
day.
African American.
Now you gonna switch it up.
Nah, I was talking about Cap, but nah, yeah.
Which Cap?
Superman-
You gotta say it.
It's two Captain
So,
Americas.
okay, we gonna get this clear. There's only one damn Cap. We're not gonna do that.
He said
That nigga's name is
one's
Sam,
Captain African American. All right,
His
got
name
it.
is Sam or Captain African American. All right, and
Captain African American. Okay.
all right.
But what we gonna do if a white person says that then?
If they say Captain African American,
Yeah.
that's fine. Give my nigga his props. As
Hell
long as you
no.
don't say
His name is
Captain
Sam.
nigga.
His
Oh
name is
yeah,
Sam.
no, the white people gotta call him Sam. They can't. They don't get those privileges. Or we can say Captain Nigga if we want to.
I'm gonna call him Captain America.
I'm gonna call him Captain Nigga because he ain't Captain America. But
You gotta, bro. You gotta learn to move. You gotta continue to
no,
learn to love
I'm
new
not.
things.
From 2008 to 2021, I've been watching the whole storyline. I watched them die. I'm not letting it go.
He ain't been watching
I
the
seen-
shows though.
He ain't been watching the show.
I
That's
don't
crazy.
care about the show. Is Captain America in the show? Is Iron Man in the show? Is the show bringing them back?
Sam,
Is my
Sam,
baby?
Captain America.
Is my baby Black Widow alive and back? No, I have beef, real beef with these people. No.
Why he
No,
said that like
can't.
Black Widow even know he exists?
She
She wouldn't even know you exist if she was
You
real.
want to see our DMs? It's crazy. I don't want to get
Pull up the
fucked on
DM.
podcast.
I stop recording right now.
You don't have to. We on the time schedule. So.
We on a time schedule?
Yeah,
Hold
we
on,
on
hold
a
on.
time
It's
restrict.
only 8:16. Ain't nobody working
What does
today.
that mean?
Ain't nobody working today.
It don't. We got long nights mixed with early days. It'll probably
Okay.
be that way until the pearly gate.
Anyways,
That
bro,
was me.
honestly, bro, you missing out
You
because
feel-
here's the thing. This is the new generation. This is Phase 4.
Of course, yeah.
We're getting the young Avengers, the new Avengers.
I don't really feel like that. I'm trolling, but
Yeah.
I did kind of feel like that until Shang-Chi came out. That changed my whole view of everything.
Mhm.
I really rock with that movie. Like, Shang-Chi and Doctor Strange gave me hope for the next generation of heroes. And I'm like, okay, because I think this generation don't deserve to see a damn Iron Man or Captain America because they don't even hit to the movies. Like, it people that was saying, okay, I get being opinionated about Endgame. We all had our own opinions about Endgame. But saying it was straight up trash, like, come on. How can we do that? How can we do that? That was the ending of a 10-year build-up.
Yeah, any of a saga.
And it was
Any
3
of it,
hours. We got a 3-hour movie. And, like, the fighting, like, it was the historic events in the movie, like, the going back in time. How can we say that was trash?
No, I agree. And I think that because of that, Marvel is doing the right thing with Kevin Feige in charge because this phase has been a lot of new characters first, like Miss Marvel, first time we've seen her live action. The Marvels movie, like, because the thing is with the shows, because some of the characters from the movies come from the shows. Like, it ties in because, like, with Doctor Strange, like, there's little references that they lay in about what happened with Wanda, but unless you watch the show, you like they'll explain it to you. But if you watch the show, you really
you watch Multiverse of Madness, right?
Wanda.
You watch Multiverse of Madness, right?
No.
Aw.
You tripping.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Scrap everything we was about to say. Scrap all of that.
Nah.
Scrap everything we was about to say.
What the fuck? Oh,
Scrap,
You gotta watch the movie.
nah,
scrap
Wanda?
all of that.
Wanda.
Scrap all of that.
Alright, bro. Y'all just trying to hurt me today, bro. Anyway,
You a WandaVision stan, bro?
Stan, no.
You a Wanda stan?
No. Wanda's, she like that. We're not gonna do
Okay.
that.
I thought you was one of those people who like she could be everybody. I hate people like that.
We ain't gonna do that.
You thought she was like that? Wait till you see this movie.
Of course, that's what I've been waiting. That's the main
She
reason.
goated. She's goated for sure.
No,
But
look.
she's not beating everybody.
Wait, I didn't. She beat Vision's weak ass.
Oh my god, she beat Vision.
Yeah, Vision sucks. I don't care. Y'all can. We can
New
go.
Vision?
We can do this. We
With-
can.
with
Matter
the-
of fact,
with the stone, though?
we need to post
Are we
this
talking
clip on
full-strength
TikTok.
Vision?
I'm trying to argue. Vision weak. Change my
Full-strength.
mind.
He's not weak. He's not weak.
MCU Vision is garbage.
Are we talking about full strength?
I mean-
MCU Vision at full strength is garbage, low key.
He can be useful at times.
He can be useful at
They didn't put him to enough use.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way.
Yeah,
Right.
they
He was
at
more used
first
just for
Age of
technology
Ultron
purposes,
had him like looking like a god, and then after that,
Bro
it's
picked
just-
up the hammer effortlessly.
After that was just okay. He's
was like,
regular
"Here you go."
nigga. Then Thanos just in his forehead, just give me that. What? What? Like what? Oh my god, that just.
Nah, that's a crazy.
MCU has their times where they piss me off, but it's still Marvel over DC any day.
No, definitely. They definitely do buff some characters. Like, we're not expecting it to be perfect. I feel like, but for the most part, they do character justice. Like, they drop the ball with characters like Hulk and
They
everything.
did him so dirty.
Yeah.
Thanos avoids this man in the comics.
Okay, but you gotta understand, this is not the comics. And
But-
so, well, hold on, let me
No,
finish.
I-
What if
I
this is
agree,
the
I
big
agree.
picture? Because, they got the She-Hulk show coming out, right? What if that was their whole thing to eventually the redemption?
Yeah,
I hear what
we
you're
do
saying.
get Dr. Banner back because
Yeah,
we saw
right.
that in the Shang-Chi.
But he should have never did. They should have never did that fight like that at the beginning of Infinity War.
But you gotta hype up
He
the big bad.
snuffed him.
I don't care, man.
He
There's so many other ways.
snuffed Hulk, bro.
No,
snuffed Hulk.
I agree with you saying, but it has to
Mark
be
Loki. And then,
What the fuck?
Oh, don't forget Heimdall.
What you gonna do?
Don't forget he killed Heimdall.
Definitely.
yeah.
R.I.P. my nigga.
Hold
Heimdall.
on. Pause. I like how everybody just skipped over that. Heimdall was that nigga. We not gonna do that. Heimdall was that nigga, bro.
Definitely.
He was that nigga, bro. But that Idris Elba's ass.
Mhm.
Yeah, Idris Elba do everything. He was that
Great
nigga.
actor, phenomenal actor.
Great.
Oh, God.
Goated. Top 5.
Top five.
But the get back, could have seen it in Endgame. No. Hawk snaps his finger and now the nigga got on the sling.
Nah, not even actual Hulk. Professor Hulk. He looking at it.
Professor Hawk can't snap his damn finger, but Iron Man did it.
Okay, I remember somebody's theory about that. They said that theory was that, Iron Man, he was already about to die. He was just accepting his death, so he didn't really care about the pain.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I can kind of see that, but I seen it. The theory that I seen was like Iron Man was not going to rest until everything was settled. Like he would never. No, not even that. He would never be able to rest because he always felt the need to save people. Like even when he finally walked away, had his cabin in the woods, got his family, his daughter, all of that.
He still went and tried to figure out fucking time travel.
They came to him, he like, no, and then he like,
He saw that damn picture of Peter.
gotta help they ass. So
He saw that picture of Peter and was
nigga
like,
cracked
damn.
time travel, I'm not gonna keep saying this. Nigga cracked time travel, came back, saved these niggas, and actually was the nigga to like really save him, snap his fingers, and killed himself. But they saying that he would never be able to rest, and that was the only way to do it. That's why Pepper said you can finally rest now.
Makes sense.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like
Makes
yours
sense.
too though. But yeah, they both make sense.
I feel like either way, both of them kind of align.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. They do.
I'm really liking this new phase though. We're
Yeah.
gonna see Fantastic Four, and Marvel just announced that they're gonna be at
Comic-Con?
Comic-Con. Yeah, Comic-Con is next month, end of next month.
I've always wanted to go to Comic-Con.
Right.
That's the
Real
place
quick,
I definitely cosplay.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I'm iffy about it because of the last one. That's why.
Did you watch the original movies?
The original
Yeah,
ones were
the
good.
original-
That's what
a
support.
long
The one with Michael B. Jordan don't count because that wasn't good from the jump.
I mean,
Michael B.
yeah. I mean,
Jordan-
Chris did say he
Jordan
played it
lost
again
it.
though. Chris did say he played that role as a variant.
The Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah. With
No,
Chris Hemsworth was Human
I'm
Torch.
thinking about Michael B. Jordan. I'm
So
thinking
you're
about
the original two?
when,
The Silver Surfer.
yeah, that one.
Those
You
are-
didn't like the second movie, or you didn't like them at all?
the
The
first
one with the
pretty
Silver Surfer, I did not like.
When was the last time you watched it?
A minute ago, probably like 2 years ago.
It could be one of those things where you watch it again and you could feel different.
I've seen that movie multiple times.
Honestly, it was pretty
Alright,
good.
alright.
I rock with the Silver Surfer.
He
I
not
rock
budging.
with both of them, but like the one where I don't know his real name. I forget his real name, but Steve Captain
Richards.
America, when he played
Human Torch.
Human Torch,
Chris
that
Hemsworth.
one was
That's the
terrible
new.
to me.
That's the newest one. That's
Yeah, it was garbage.
with Michael B. Jordan. Yeah.
That's what
Michael
I'm
B.
saying.
Jordan was in there.
Yes.
Yes, he was Human Torch.
No,
Main character.
I'm saying whatchamacallit was Human Torch.
Chris Evans.
Yes, he
Okay.
was Human Torch.
Yeah,
That one was
I
trash.
remember.
The second movie.
Yeah, whatever movie that nigga was Human Torch. That movie sucked.
Oh, okay.
There was
Yeah.
2 of them. So he talking about the second one was
Well, the one with the Silver Surfer sucked, and where that nigga played the Human Torch sucked.
I was fucking on my own.
Not the whole movie, but how they did Silver Surfer in the fight was garbage. And the whole point of it was it was pointless to me.
I remember
That's
the
just
time I
my
seen this movie.
opinion, bro. That's just how I feel about the movie. I was disappointed, but I'm ready to see Fantastic Four again. It's a legendary franchise. That was just what we grew up watching.
Marvel's first family. You know, I want to see that. Also, I really want to see Doctor Doom. And,
Oh,
you know, there's rumors.
my
Yeah.
favorite,
There's
my
rumors
favorite
that
villain.
Doom
Yeah.
is going to be like something is going to be revealed about him in the Wakanda Forever movie. And so, obviously, another thing I'm hoping for
I want to see
is
Namor.
because I feel like it would just make sense that at some point we got to start seeing some trailers for Black Panther 2.
They coming next. It's
It
coming
comes
out
in-
next
We
year.
It comes
waiting
out
on
November.
them. We waiting on them.
November?
Yes, it
I
comes
thought
out.
it was next year.
No, November.
Oh no, I'm cool.
Exactly. So it's like we about to hit July, so it's like at some point
We
gotta
need
see
that
some
trailer.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking it's gotta be Comic-Con. We gotta see something.
I mean,
That's
Marvel.
usually when they announce a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
That
Marvel
too.
lately has been very like late with some trailers.
No, yeah.
Like
yeah,
they'll
because
put out trailers.
the
Like,
Spider-Man
Doctor
came
Strange.
hell late.
they'll put out the trailer like almost like a month or two right before.
I
I'm
think
like, chill out.
Shang-Chi was
Give
the
some
only
more
one I
time.
knew about before.
Really?
A little bit before.
You said what?
Shang-Chi was the only one I knew about.
I mean,
before. I seen the ad for it. So.
I saw the Spider-Man trailer. I was like, we was all waiting for that Spider-Man trailer for the longest.
Yeah.
It just kept getting pushed back. Speaking of Spider-Man, I'm mad they pushed Into the Spider-Verse back, but I know that was on Sony.
No,
Next year?
there's no excuse for that.
They push it back to next year?
Into the Spider-Verse? Yeah, it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Actually,
I was
I mean,
asking
actually,
for
I think it got pushed back to 2024. It might have been. Okay, don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. Don't
Did
quote
they
me
say
on that.
why? What were the reasons why they pushed it back? Because that was a really good movie.
Remember how long it took to make the first one
Yeah.
with the art style? I think it was the
yeah.
same reason.
Oh, it's
But
gonna
don't
be
quote me on it. I gotta
animated
Google it.
again?
Huh?
It's gonna be animated.
Into the
again?
Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Oh,
Madam
wow.
Web, that's gonna be beautiful.
I thought they said they was coming out with a Spider-Man, like a live-action Spider-Man with Miles Morales.
I don't know. Yeah.
That ain't been confirmed.
Yeah.
But you know who would make a who would make a great one for that? You know who would make a
Wait,
great Miles
first-
Morales?
First, they gotta get him signed to another deal.
Who?
Tom Holland.
Oh, no, hold on, wait.
He's not signed yet.
He has to sign another deal for more movies because I think it might have been for the trilogy.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because you know he's talking about taking a break,
Yeah.
having a family and shit like that. So as you gotta wait for him to come back. But I
He's
mean,
like
the money was there.
16, bro. It's like
Chill out. But like, you know who would make a great Miles Morales? Miles Brown.
who
Yeah.
is that?
The dude from the little kid from Blackish.
From Blackish, yeah,
Yeah.
He's been acting for a long time, bro. Since he was a kid, bro.
How old is he now? I'm curious.
I don't even know.
He's 17.
Yeah, I was gonna say 18. That's crazy. He's still not 18.
Hey, speaking of that, it'd be weird watching actors grow up and then find out they're older than you.
Nah, that gets me salty.
I watched Sky Jackson grow up on Jesse. She older than me.
That's crazy, bro. I don't think she older than me though.
She's
might-
not.
Shit, she,
Is she 19?
yeah.
Something like
She's
that.
definitely not older than me. I got a question though. X-Men, Avengers, or Fantastic Four?
In a fight or in writing?
Fight.
In a fight.
The mutants, man. The mutants a different breed, though.
Fuck them.
All right, we talk.
I'm just kidding. They are. Mystique.
Jean Grey, Cyclops, Wolverine, Beast.
Wolverine versus Black Panther is gonna be fire. To me. I know y'all get to.
No, I feel like that'd be some hands. That's some hands.
That's an active fight.
That's
bro.
claws
Oh, God.
versus.
That's a fair one.
Adamantium versus vibranium.
I like it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't remember which one is harder. I have to look into that again. I don't
Isn't
remember.
vibranium the strongest material element ever? Like in the Marvel.
MCU.
I don't. Oh, in MCU, yes. I don't remember in the comics if which one's harder.
No, I don't know about
No,
the comics.
MCU, because
MCU
there's
definitely-
always some metals that are powerful and shit, but there's always gonna be something.
Vibranium is the most powerful on Earth in the MCU.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we got
Damn minute.
the shit that made Thor's hammer. I can't remember what it's called. Like it starts with a U.
Yeah, I know
Same
what
shit
you're
made.
talking about.
Same shit that made
That
Thanos' blade too.
They made his shit with like a star.
Yeah, but the metal is like called Earthu. It's like
I remember
some
what
shit
you're
like
talking about.
that.
They said it in the movie.
Yeah. Same shit that's made out of
Yeah.
Thanos' blade, actually.
All right, Cap's shield was made out of vibranium, right?
Yeah.
So Thanos was that strong?
What do you mean?
You told me when he was.
He
Remember when he
breaking that shit?
Yeah, because his blade was harder,
Yeah.
stronger metal
Yeah.
than vibranium.
Then vibranium?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Thor's hammer.
He was using a hammer?
No, okay. Thor's hammer and his fucking and his axe are both the same metal as Thanos' blade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's the outer space shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it all came from the elves, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I mean from the dwarves, not the elves. The dwarves.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, because he was breaking that little shit up. I was
Shit.
like, whoa.
Nah, throw them niggas around like rag dolls.
But
Especially when it was a
that,
3-on-1.
I'm not gonna lie, that in Endgame, when he was fighting Thanos one-on-one, that made me look at Cap way different.
I was like, he could actually do some shit.
Thought he was a G, but like,
Yeah.
I really was like, and then like, he was getting his ass beat. Like, I remember nigga's face was bloody and shit. Then he got up. And I was like, this nigga about to go again?
Is it on your left? And then everybody
Yeah,
come
that
out.
was
Yeah.
so cold, man.
Yeah.
That was so cold.
Coldest moment to me will still be when the hammer came to him.
Yeah.
God.
Thor was getting his shit beat real quick, and he said,
And if you was in the movies,
bro, it was teased.
standing
It was
ovation.
teased.
right now.
It was
Bro, it
teased.
was so T, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Bro,
like,
there's literal clips of that.
no other movies, like, no crowd be hyped like Marvel crowd. That's why I love Marvel movies. I don't even gotta go opening day. I can go like that Saturday or Sunday and it'll still be lit.
Speaking
crazy.
of opening crowds, opening crowd I was disappointed with was disappointed with the No Way Home crowd.
Yeah.
What?
No,
They
because
didn't
It was
know,
trash?
They didn't know who Daredevil
there
was.
was there wasn't enough hype for either other Spider-Man. At least the ones we went to, it was not enough hype. The first one we went to, I went to see it twice, by the way. The second one, there was more
Yeah, I've
hype.
seen it twice as well.
The dude on my right
Y'all
knew who
seen it,
Daredevil
y'all?
was.
I definitely did.
Yeah,
They weren't hyped.
exactly.
Motherfuckers
We was
wasn't
hyped back
We
there.
was- Yeah.
But, like, why
I
was
just
they not
realized
hyped?
that. I'm like, hold on, I went with y'all. That's crazy. They wasn't hyped. And that movie was so teed.
Mm-hmm.
When those Spider-Man walked out, they should have went crazy.
Everybody just went.
It was like, we knew that was coming, but still, I was like, let's fuck. You feel me?
Yeah, we was in the back getting
I
loud.
was like, let's go. We getting into it.
Yeah. A lot of them, they haven't seen those previous ones.
Yeah.
Or it's just like a lot of people probably just caught up in the leaks. Because, like, like I was telling y'all, like, the leaks was everywhere. So I had to avoid the leaks for, like, the past.
Bro, I had to. Every time I seen like a Spider-Man costume, like a meme or something, I would just get on Instagram. I would just
Bro,
you feel
no.
me?
So you know how on Twitter you can mute words?
Yeah.
For like a solid month, I had the words.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can mute certain
What?
words. You can mute words and hashtags.
How?
I'll teach it to you
Yes,
after.
yes.
But no, I muted the word
Go ahead.
Spider-Man. I muted Tom Holland. I muted Zendaya. What else did I mute?
Green Goblin.
Green Goblin.
Tom.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, all of it.
I could. Why the fuck can I not remember the actor's name? What's his name again?
Who is he?
Doctor Strange doctor.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, I muted him.
Well, I see why you didn't remember that name off top. I didn't even know that was his name. That's crazy.
Anybody who was like a main character, main villain, I muted anything related to them on Twitter, and you can like limit it to a certain amount of time. I muted it
That's
for like
crazy.
a month. I wasn't doing it.
I would have did the same thing. I didn't even know you could do
did.
that. That's
Yeah.
T. Twitter. Shout out Twitter.
I said I'm avoiding all
Listen,
spoilers.
People don't be on Twitter like that. Twitter is a funny platform.
Nah,
They can also
Twitter
be
might
very
be the
toxic.
funniest, bro.
Hey,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. 'Cause you can get away with a lot more on Twitter.
All the memes and shit you be seeing on TikTok, like where they just be standing in front of some words, I guarantee they got it from Twitter.
Yeah.
Hey,
100%.
Our first video that I get 100 views, we making a Weezytalks Twitter. I swear, on my life.
Oh man, we gonna be tweeting some toxic.
And we're gonna be lit on there. So I need 100 views.
Nah, yo,
I don't care if it's one person that watched the video 100 times. I need 100 views.
100 views.
This video
Tap in with us.
or the next video, I don't care. It better be soon. You feel me? We gonna make that Twitter.
Yes,
and you gonna see the most lit Twitter page coming out the city. You feel me?
So you want that Twitter? Y'all know what you gotta do, man.
100
Thank you.
That's it. 100 views.
100 views.
You can do that. That's easy. That's easy. We don't watch the videos.
We do not. We watch it before we upload. Make sure it's good.
We make sure it's good for y'all. We do it. Watch it. Review it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then we put it out there to y'all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All the views is up to y'all.
Run our view, please. Run our
views.
Run
the views.
We don't do this for nothing.
Mm-hmm. We appreciate all this.
But don't be that nigga that view bot. I hate niggas like that. Don't be view botting my shit.
Nah.
Don't be view botting our shit.
Just interact with us. If you find something that we said funny on the podcast, comment.
You want us to talk about? You want to give us a topic idea? We might talk about it. Let us know.
Right.
Like,
because here's the thing. We literally will post on the story anybody topic ideas. Nobody won't say nothing.
Y'all be
crickets.
But then, like, y'all see me on Instagram and y'all comment something, or y'all be like, oh, you want me to get on the podcast? How you gonna get on the podcast? You can't even comment, be active on the page. Yeah. Like, what you
comment?
Like,
even a DM?
Weezytalks team don't do the faking.
Because, you know, last time I checked, we only have 11 subscribers on YouTube. So it's like, let's run it up.
We get more than 11 views.
Bro, that's where we gear most of our content.
Yes.
Yeah, we rock with all platforms, but YouTube, we need y'all.
Let's run it up, man.
I'm gonna assume that most people would rather watch than listen, but I know people be at work listening, whatever. Shout out to y'all. Y'all some real.
Throw it on Spotify.
But on
Spotify,
all
platforms, Spotify, Anchor,
you can watch the video and
Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
You can watch the video and listen to it on Spotify.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? We like that.
There's always a way. You can consume this product.
Bro, throw it on your TV, YouTube TV, man.
I'll be throwing that shit on my TV all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Just to, you feel me, watch the, you feel me? I just want to see myself, the whole, you feel me, on TV.
Nah, that's crazy.
I
thought you just sit and watch the videos.
Huh? I don't, but I mean, if I get on YouTube, I'm subscribed. Of course.
Nah, that's crazy. We caught him like, I'm not even subscribed.
You're not subscribed?
No, because I'm not supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be subscribed.
Not even subscribed.
I'm not supposed to be subscribed.
I subscribe with my personal.
Our subscriber account should be 100% pure. So now we really got 10 subscribers because you don't count.
Yes, I do. I'm a supporter.
You don't count.
I support.
You're a part of the business. You can't support yourself.
You're supposed to
You're not supporting yourself in this case.
Yeah, I'm supporting the team.
Why is he on this? No, we have 10 subscribers. We have 10 subscribers.
Alright?
We have 10 subscribers. Okay.
Hey, yo, I don't know. We about to wrap up.
So we got 10 subscribers.
I already know.
This man Cam, like, I've known Cam since 4th grade. He still has the same Kick Patowski fucking picture as his email.
It's never gonna change, bro.
Kick Patowski was indeed like gold.
Like one of the greatest cartoons ever.
Underrated.
And that's what people don't talk about.
Like when I was short, like that's another reason. Like it goes with the picture. Like he gave me inspiration when I was like the shortest man in like the city. He gave me so much hope.
Shortest man in the city.
Do y'all remember like he had them little 2-inch legs?
Bro, he was tiny.
He was dumb.
And he was doing all sorts of stunts.
His torso was already little, but I think his torso was still bigger than his legs. He gave the short people hope. Y'all don't know this. I was short majority of my life. I didn't get somewhat
from being the tallest in the friend group to being the shortest.
I'm thankful for him. I'm the second shortest now. I'll take it. I was shortest long enough. Hey, thank you for tuning in to Weezytalks.
Thank you for tuning in to episode 6. Once again, show some love, yo. We appreciate y'all, and we up out of here.
Jersey.
Compton.